Hi, good morning. In the previous PPT, we discussed about the detailed description on the how it was produced. In this PPT, we discussed about the manufacturing technique used for the fabrication of the polyurethane. First, we will see the before for manufacturing composite, different types of additives are used for making the polyurethane. This includes the first is catalyst. It was used to speed up the reaction between the polyol and the polyisocyanate. Next is cross-linking and chain extensing agents. It was used to modify the structure of the polyurethane molecules and to provide mechanical reinforcement to improve the physical properties. For example, adding a polyisocyanate or polyol with more functional groups. The next is blowing agent surfactants. It was used to create polyurethane as a foam to control the bubble formation during the reaction and against the cell structure of the foam. Pigments used to create colored polyurethanes for identification aesthetic reasons. Fillers to improve the properties such as stiffness and to reduce overall cuts. Flame retardants, it was used to reduce the flammability of the end product. The next is smoke suppressants. It was used to reduce the rate of at which the smoke is generated if the polyethylene is burnt. Next is plasticizers to reduce the hardness of the product. The next, the catalyst used was tetraamines, acidic amines, and metallic compounds. The promoter was used ultraviolet light. Chain extensions used diamines and ethylene glycol. Surfactants used was silicone oils and polymethyl siloxane. Flame retardant used was aluminum hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide. The blowing agents used was water. Next, when a more structured polyethylene is decided, the pre-polymer approach was used. Isocyanate terminated pre-polymer is first prepared by reacting excess diisocyanate with the polyol. The curing involves the reaction of the pre-polymer with the chain extended. Generally, a lower molecular weight polyamine on the desired amount of cross-link, such as described earlier. The curing reaction, for the polyurethane is pre-polymer, which reacts with the hydroxyl groups to form a polyurethane. Sealants are low modulus polyurethane elastomers, which involve high molecular weight polyols, low levels of cross-linking, and very little chain extensions. Next, you will see the formed polyurethanes. When the two liquids react, a solid polymer is formed. The polymer may be elastic or rigid. However, it may contain bubbles of gas, that is cellular, a foam. When producing the formed polyurethane, there are two possible ways to generate a gas inside the reacting liquid mixer. The so-called chemical blowing uses water that can be added to the polyol, which reacts with some of the polyisocyanate to create carbon dioxide. The manufacturing technique was shown in the figure. Next, you will see the properties of the polyurethane. Specific gravity lies between 1.1 to 1.46. Density the polyethylene was 1125 kg per meter cube. Tensile in the polyethylene was 18 megapascal. Tensile modulus of the polyethylene lies between 0.8 to 1.0 gigapascal. Compression of the polyethylene was lies between 80 to 250 megapascal. Fluctuation reported to be 80 megapascal, and the fluctual modulus of the polyurethane was reported to be 1.25 1.5 gigapascal. The properties of the polyurethane are good abrasive resistance, good impact resistance, good toughness, low viscosity, high elongation, good flexibility, good TS10, low shrinkage, resilient. Thermal The uses of the polyurethane are cushioning, shoe soles, building panels, artificial hot walls, electrical equipment. Uh, the figures was the corresponding equipments which are made by the polyurethane. The corresponding foam products was shown in the figure. Thank you.